It's a plane associated with the death of thousands. The Skyvan PA-51, built in Belfast, was used during Argentina's military dictatorship in the 1970s and 80s to disappear left-wing opponents. The old plane was flown back from the United States and landed in Argentina on Saturday. Miriam Lewin was a political activist in the 1970s. She was tortured during the dictatorship. She was one of those responsible for tracing the plane back to the US.
We found there the flight logs with all the information, all the history of the plane. This meaning every other flight with dates, distance, duration, and the names of the pilots.
The plane was found in Phoenix and was brought back by Argentina's government, a reminder of the atrocities committed during the dictatorship. And the flight logs have been used to help victims seek justice in court. Pilots involved in flights were sentenced to life in prison in 2017.
The death flights were just one of the many forms of extrajudicial executions carried out by the military dictatorship in Argentina, where those suspected of opposing the government were kidnapped, drugged until unconscious, put up in planes like this one, and later on thrown into the ocean or the waters of the River Plate. It is estimated that around 5,000 people were killed this way.
The logs show the Skyvan aircraft made some 200 unexplained nighttime flights between 1976 and 1978. In one of those flights was Azucena Villaflor, one of the founders of the group Mothers of Plaza de Mayo. They were searching for their children who had been kidnapped by security forces. Villaflor's body, along with the remains of 2 French nuns, washed ashore and were buried in an unmarked grave. They were identified in 2005.
On December 10th, 1977, my mother went to buy a newspaper and we never saw her again. I was 16 and she was doing everything possible to find my missing brother. We wanted this plane to be brought back because it's proof of what happened.
The plane will be kept in a museum, serving as a memory of a past that victims say should never happen again. Teresa Bo, Jazeera, Buenos Aires.